Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm San, and I welcome you to this video. So, a few days back, I asked you guys on Instagram to suggest me things to make a 3D model of. And looking at the massive fan following that I have, I knew I won't be able to work on all your suggestions. Oh, what's that? I only got 7 response? Oh. Well, that's good actually. This way I can work on one model each day and complete it all in a week. Great, that falls perfectly on place. Here are all you have suggested. A camera by simply_mess. Nice. I guess I'll make a camera. And I better nail it, cause the last thing I'd want is you see my model and you be, damn, that looks simply messed up. You see what I did there? Then, we have a telescope by Ramyang. Oh my god, Ramyang has suggested a telescope, and I better do this well. Let me give a bit of context. Ramyang is my class captain, and I better not let him down. Okay, Ramyang, you have my words on this, alright? I'll make you the coolest telescope you have ever seen. Snowflakes by Android Games Review. Oh shit, for once I thought it read by Andrew Price. You know, Blender Guru. So, a snowflake. Alright, that seems interesting. Let's see how I pull that out. Next up, we have So, I'll start it off with the camera. Hey girl, show me some cameras, boy. Now, I'm not that very good at 3D modeling, so I was looking for something easy one. Hahaha, easy for kids, I'll go for this. So of course, I started by making the basic shape of an usual camera. After that, I did some more detailing. And some little sculpting, after which I focused on the camera's back. Did nothing much cause I know I won't be showing it in the final render, and then I assigned some base colors to different parts of the camera. Oh, and also I added some buttons, added some random letters and digits on its body cause everyone knows writings makes cameras look real. Also give it a fake and completely random brand name, just like they do it in those TV serials. Then I gave the lens lens. I added glass and made it blue and transparent for now. Now, usually cameras have a rubber-like material on the parts that you hold. So I went online to learn how to make a rubber-like material in Blender, but didn't really find a satisfying answer. So I resolved to using the good old noise texture shader, and it looked okay. Then I selected random lines of faces and assigned a new material with emission shader, because emission makes ugly models look good. Am I right, ladies? Then I applied emission to the lens, which was problematic to say the least, because then it lost its transparency. Anyway, then I put it to render, and with some fiddling and adding some external lightings and an empty platform and compositing it, here is the final result. I'm quite impressed with it, and hopefully you liked it too. And hopefully on looking at it, you would say, wow, this is simply masculine. I gotta stop with that. Anyway, moving on. Hey girl, show me some of those stylus. You know what I'm talking about, right boy? What's that? What kind of joke is this? I didn't search for this. Oh my bad. I guess I made a spelling mistake. There we go. So I started again with getting the basic shape of a telescope, starting off with the waistline, then moving to the leg. Then I continued with the torso, which I did by basically adding a bunch of basic random shapes. After which I moved to the top, gave it a neck and a long ass lens, boy. Now, of course, I could have simply made a simple leg and the lens and could have called it a day, but that's not how I like to do it, goddammit. This channel is all about those complexities. Do you get it? Later then, after getting done with one piece of its leg and turning it into one complete object, I decided to give it a texture. And for this, I thought of trying my hands on hand painting, which I forgot how to do, so I knocked the heavenly door of Blender Guru, and he showed me the right path. So I did some UV unwrapping and blah blah blah. The boring stuffs. After that, I finally tried dipping my unholy dirty hands into some 3D painting. Gave it a beautiful wooden texture. And duplicated the leg and made it 3 in total. I could have gone with 4, but why to make it complex? Complex for kids, am I right, Lettuce? And finally, gave it all some colors, few emissions, and with the environment built, I put it to render. And here is the result. To me it looks pretty cool. Hopefully, my class captain likes it too, so I'll finally get extra privileges in class as promised. So I started off with setting up a reference image. Now this is the type of model you could be very resourceful with in the making, because if you think about it, it's basically the same shape repeating. And so I started working on a single, a single strand of the snowflake. Then I started working on the middle part, and from here things started to get a bit untidy. Anyway, after that, I cloned the single strand and just somehow attached its lower end edges to the appropriate edges of the middle part. Now, as per the reference picture I used, there were more details to put, which any other cheap artist would have skipped. But as I said already, I'm all in it for those complexities, alright? Money doesn't interest me, complexity does. Alright, next I have to give it a texture. Now for this, I had to give it a crystal-like material, and so I asked my man, YouTube, to guide me. But to my non-surprise, it didn't help me much. So I went with what all I knew about crystals. While working on the material, I got this cool idea. Get it? It's cool cause it's snow. And I cloned the snowflake and made it overfill the original one and gave it a glass-like material. Then I tried playing with the materials a bit more, trying some gradient looks. After which I set up the scene and put it to render. And here's the result. Again, to me it looks hot. I bet you expected me to say cool, as in to make a joke that it's cool cause it's snow. It'd be pathetic if I made such a joke. Listen, it's not what this channel is about, alright? So, Android Games Review. There you have it. Hope you liked it. That is, if you are watching this video. Actually, is any one of you watching this video? Cause my average viewer's attention says elsewise.